To Dr. Edmund Adjapong, who will be joining us. He's an assistant professor at Seton Hall University and an urban educator, and that's fitting to have him go right after the Lady Dragon. So please welcome Dr. Edmund Adjapong.
Good afternoon, everybody. What's up? Thank you all for having me. I just want to thank the young people for identifying me as a speaker that they wanted to hear. I know this is an organization geared towards young women, and I just want to recognize my privilege in this space. So yes, my name is Dr. Edmund Adjapong. I'm a professor at Seton Hall University. I'm an urban educator. I taught in the Bronx for a number of years, and now I'm working in higher education where I'm working in preparing teachers. So I have a couple of minutes to talk to you, and there's a couple of things on my heart that I want to talk about, right? And I always told myself that, when you enter the academy, you go into academic spaces, right? There's always a person who they want you to be, right? And I always told myself that wherever I go, I'm going to be my authentic self, right? So I'm going to talk about Nipsey Hussle, right? So how many of us are familiar with Nipsey Hussle, right? Okay, a couple of us, right? Nipsey Hussle is a rapper from LA who was murdered about 2 weeks tomorrow. And his death and his loss is super powerful and it's impacted a number of communities for a number of reasons, right? He's not just an ordinary rapper. This young man died at age 33 to gun violence, but he stayed in his community, right? He gave back to his community, he invested in STEM, he invested in education, he gave people sneakers and invested in playgrounds for young people. He invested in co-working spaces for young people in his community to come back and have a space to work and dream, right? And it's just kind of horrible that we lost this young man, right? But I kind of want to talk about Nipsey Hussle, and although we've lost the physical embodiment of Nipsey, right? How can we continue to carry on his legacy, right? So when we think about Nipsey Hussle, oftentimes we think about rap, right? We think about what rappers look like, right? Right. So this is the image of Nipsey Hussle, right? Nipsey Hussle. When he was younger, he was a part of the Crips gang. He was a rapper. So we see the tattoos and we see the gold chains, right? And oftentimes when you enter spaces, right, people already have a perception of who you are, right? When we look at Nipsey Hussle, and I talk to teachers and I work with educators, like, nah, I don't want this person teaching my students or teaching my child. And oftentimes when we look at people, we can't look past what we perceive them as, right? And so all the young people in this space, right, especially people, young women and women of color and people of color, when you enter spaces, people have already wrote a script for you, right? But when we write scripts and when we perceive people as different, right, we're not looking deep down at who they actually are, right? A community advocate, right? Somebody who gave back to his community. He invested in businesses, right, so that people in his community who have been recently incarcerated can come back and have jobs, right? Because they struggle finding jobs elsewhere. So he was a true advocate for the betterment of his community, right? And most importantly, we talk about Nipsey Hussle, he had a clothing line, a clothing business, and opened up a store called The Marathon, right? He had a mixtape entitled The Marathon Continues. And he entitled his clothing line The Marathon, right? Because he wants to highlight all the obstacles in his journey towards success, right? Whenever you're working hard towards something, you're never going to just find a straight line, right, in reaching success, right? There are always going to be obstacles and burden ahead of you, right, in your path towards success. And that's why he calls it the marathon. So I'm going to talk about my marathon, okay? So my marathon and how I want to engage and give back to my community is think about more innovative ways to teach and engage young people, right? So I'm an urban science educator. I went to undergrad and I got a degree in biochemistry, I graduated honors and did all that great stuff. And when I came back, I went to be a pharmacist. And I realized that young people in my communities did not have an interest in science, right? And when I was in school, I went to public schools in the Bronx, I did not care about science, right? But I met one educator who used hip hop to engage me, and that kind of sparked my interest in science. So I'm thinking, how can we engage young people, right? And allow them to see themselves in the content and want to become scientists, want to participate in STEM, want to participate in technology, right? So I theorized this pedagogy, right? Pedagogy is the art and science of teaching. How can we engage our young people utilizing a hip-hop pedagogy? Hip-hop has 5 creative elements. You have the MC, the b-boy, the graffiti artist, the DJ, and now the sub. Oftentimes when we think about hip-hop, we think about just a genre of music, which it is, right? But it's so much more than that. Hip-hop started in the 1970s in the Bronx. For me, if you're familiar with the Bronx, 1970s. I wasn't around yet, but my mom would tell me stories about like how the Bronx was literally burning, right? Landlords are setting buildings on fire just to recoup their insurance money. Hip hop was birthed in that social context where young people who didn't have anything, right, they made something out of nothing. And hip hop started as a social justice movement to give voice to young people who have been marginalized, who did not have a voice within their community. And that's kind of why we have hip hop now, right? So my marathon is, how can we spark engagement amongst young people by utilizing the culture that they already engage in, right? When I was a teacher, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and teach these kids, I'm great, I'm a young man of color, I love hip hop. But when I started teaching my first year, they're like, mister, we like hip hop, but we don't like the hip hop that you like, right? I'm like, whoa, I was really young, but my students were a lot younger than me, right? They like different artists. So I try to figure out a way to bridge that gap. And I designed this way of teaching that anchors hip hop into the pedagogy and the science, art and science of teaching in the classroom for young people, right? So this is my marathon. What made me come to this conceptualization is when I was at J. Cole concert. I was a huge J. Cole fan, right? And I remember seeing J. Cole. At a concert, and he had at one point in his concert, he's like, yo, everybody, if you can put your hands up, I got, your concerts, and you're gonna put your hands up, wave it side to side, right? I'm in a concert, probably like 25, 30,000 people, and this one man is at the front of the crowd, and he has the power to engage and control an entire audience of tens of thousands of people. And it was that moment, I'm like, how can we leverage hip hop, right, to create some type of engagement, to connect the content and schooling and education to the lives of our students, right? So that's my marathon, right? Utilizing an innovative approach to hip hop, and trust me, I'm fresh at Seton Hall, and Seton Hall is kind of like, it's a prestigious institution in northern New Jersey, and my colleagues are a little iffy about the hip hop stuff, right? But it's cool, I do it, it's great, I publish, I'm a scholar in the field around hip hop and education, and there's so much beautiful work because when you see students just engaging in hip hop, being their authentic selves, that's all I care about, right? I want my young people to know that they can do whatever they so chose, right? Especially by utilizing your culture. Because oftentimes when you go into the academy, when you go into higher education, they tell you forget about who you were. Forget about who you are, this is who we want you to be, right? But we're talking about diversity as your asset. We want young people to recognize and understand that they need to carry their true authentic selves everywhere they go, okay? So hip hop and education is my marathon, right? Please go to the next slide, right? Right? So we talk about the marathon, and if anybody's seen Nipsey Hussle's funeral, which aired on, it was a lot of media outlets the other day, the narrative was that the marathon continues, right? So I really want to charge the next generation, the young people in this room, to think about what's your marathon, right? How are you going to better your community? How are you going to better yourself? And what's going to be your commitment? How are you going to continue the legacy of giving back, right? Inspiring others? Because it's not about just us, right? I can be great, I can be a professor, I can do all those things that I want to do, but I feel like my life has no purpose unless I'm supporting those who come behind me and supporting those who need my support. So I want you all to think about, what are you going to do to continue the marathon and the legacy of Nipsey Hussle, right? And how are we going to embody the legacy of Nipsey Hussle so that we recognize that the marathon continues? Thank you.
So just what's in these bags? We